Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The game is finally over, and this time, it's not just another Sister Wives rumor floating through the Brown family's tangled web. It's real, raw, and rocking the entire fanbase to its core. Meri Brown has officially gotten married, and the ripple effects of her long-awaited happiness are shaking Kody Brown and ROBYN Brown to their very foundation. After years of heartbreak, catfishing scandals, spiritual divorces, and the relentless emotional warfare that TLC viewers have watched unfold for nearly 2 decades, Meri has finally found the closure and new beginning she's been silently praying for. And according to insiders close to Sister Wives Season 19, this wasn't just a quiet, secretive elopement. It was a symbolic victory for a woman who was once Kody's first and most loyal wife, a woman who spent years being cast aside as the outcast sister wife, the one who was supposed to fade quietly into the background while Kody and ROBYN continued building their delusional, sacred union. But the tables have turned dramatically, and the man who once treated Meri like an afterthought is now reportedly in tears, struggling to comprehend how the one woman who stood by him through his darkest years could finally walk away, not just free, but glowing, confident, and married to someone who truly adores her. Season 19 of Sister Wives is already being teased as the most emotional and explosive season yet, but what fans didn't expect was for Meri's storyline to take center stage in such a monumental way. Sources close to the production have claimed that cameras were rolling when Meri announced her engagement, a scene described as beautiful chaos, with producers reportedly capturing the moment Kody's face crumbled as he heard the words that shattered his ego, "I'm getting married." The man who once prided himself on having multiple wives now has none, and while Kody has tried to play the role of the strong patriarch, insiders say his emotions got the better of him during filming. He allegedly stormed off set, muttering that Meri's new relationship was a betrayal and that she should have consulted him first. Yes, that's right. Even after divorcing her spiritually and legally, Kody reportedly still believes Meri owes him emotional loyalty. But for Meri, those days are long gone. After years of public humiliation, neglect, and condescension, she has finally reclaimed her worth, and the fact that she found love again is proof that the universe rewards those who refuse to give up on themselves. Meri's new husband, whose identity TLC has reportedly kept under wraps until the Season 19 mid-season reveal, is said to be the complete opposite of Kody, emotionally available, attentive, and genuinely supportive of Meri's business ambitions. Fans have speculated for months that Meri was dating someone privately, citing her cryptic Instagram captions filled with heart emojis, cozy mountain photos, and phrases like, "Love always finds you when you're ready." While Meri never confirmed anything publicly, eagle-eyed followers noticed a subtle shift in her demeanor, softer, happier, and visibly radiant. Gone was the somber, self-doubting tone she often carried in confessionals. In its place stood a woman reborn, finally free from the emotional chains of plural marriage. According to leaked production notes, the wedding took place in Utah, in a small, intimate ceremony surrounded by close friends and family, though conspicuously, none of the Browns were invited. Not even ROBYN, who once claimed Meri was like a sister to her, was on the guest list. And while some fans might view that as a petty move, insiders insist it was more about peace than revenge. Meri simply didn't want any drama on her big day. But that doesn't mean drama didn't follow. ROBYN Brown, the last remaining official wife in Kody's collapsed polygamous dream, has reportedly been spiraling since the news broke. Those close to the Browns claim ROBYN has been paranoid and fearful about what Meri's new chapter could mean for the show's future and her own security within the TLC empire. ROBYN allegedly believes Meri's marriage storyline could overshadow her own narrative and paint her as the villain wife who helped destroy the Brown family. And truthfully, that fear might not be far off. For years, viewers have criticized ROBYN for manipulating Kody, isolating him from his other wives, and using her tears to maintain control. Now, with Meri thriving and Janelle and Christine both glowing in post-Kody freedom, ROBYN stands alone, literally and figuratively, in the massive Flagstaff mansion she once bragged about. Sources even claim ROBYN has been trying to convince producers to film more family healing scenes to fix her public image, but it might be too late. Fans are already rallying behind Meri, calling her wedding the ultimate sister wives redemption arc. Kody, on the other hand, is apparently having an emotional meltdown that TLC cameras couldn't resist capturing. Those who attended one of the filming sessions said Kody looked lost, broken, and desperate. The man who once strutted around boasting about his leadership and divine calling to guide multiple wives is now facing the mirror of his own loneliness. In one emotional confessional, reportedly filmed shortly after Meri's wedding announcement, Kody allegedly broke down, saying, "I thought she'd always come back. I thought no one else would ever love her like I did." The irony, of course, is that fans remember how he once told Meri that there was no spark left between them and that he no longer wanted to be intimate. Now, as Meri's happiness shines for the world to see, Kody is realizing that his control over the narrative has completely slipped through his fingers. TLC insiders even claim that producers are considering titling one of the upcoming episodes The Last Wife Standing, symbolizing the collapse of Kody's spiritual empire and the triumph of his once-forgotten wives. The storyline reportedly builds toward a powerful season 19 finale, where Meri's wedding footage plays intercut with Kody and ROBYN's reaction scenes. It's said to be one of the most emotional episodes in Sister Wives history, a symbolic end to the polygamous dream that began more than a decade ago. According to a show insider, the final moments of the episode are cinematic, showing Meri walking down the aisle to a soft instrumental version of Rise Up, while a teary-eyed Kody watches the footage during a confessional, shaking his head and whispering, "She was my first wife." That moment reportedly left the production crew speechless, as even the most seasoned TLC editors admitted it was heartbreaking yet deeply satisfying. For Meri, however, this isn't about revenge or ratings. It's about reclaiming the love story she was denied for so long. In recent months, she's been using her social media platform to share motivational quotes about healing, resilience, and self-worth. She's spoken openly about rediscovering her identity after years of spiritual suppression. "I stopped waiting for someone else to choose me," she reportedly said during a season 19 confessional. "I chose myself. And when I did, love found me." Those words alone have become viral across Sister Wives fan pages, symbolizing a broader theme that has been emerging this season: the rise of the ex-wives, each one finding happiness beyond the shadow of Kody Brown. Meanwhile, Kody's relationship with ROBYN has allegedly been strained ever since Meri's marriage became public. According to one insider, ROBYN's terrified that Meri's new husband might come forward publicly, share positive stories, and make her and Kody look even worse. Another source claimed ROBYN fears that if Meri's storyline becomes the emotional core of season 19, it could shift fans' sympathy permanently away from her. "ROBYN's been crying constantly," the insider added. "She feels like TLC is betraying her by celebrating Meri's marriage." But the irony is that ROBYN's fear only reinforces the narrative fans already believe, that she's always been more concerned with optics and control than genuine sisterhood. In one particularly juicy bit of behind-the-scenes drama, Kody reportedly confronted Meri during a filmed conversation and demanded to meet her new husband. The exchange allegedly turned tense, with Meri calmly telling him that it wasn't his place anymore. According to witnesses, Kody's tone shifted from angry to pleading as he realized that he no longer had any power over her. He allegedly muttered something like, "I just don't want you to forget where we came from," to which Meri responded, "I'll never forget, but I'm finally where I'm supposed to be." Those words, if aired in full, could go down as one of the most iconic Sister Wives moments ever. The emotional symbolism of Meri's new marriage extends beyond her personal happiness. It represents the end of an era for Sister Wives. From season 1 to now, fans have watched the women struggle for Kody's attention, fight through jealousy, and endure spiritual heartbreak, all under the guise of a shared religious calling. But Meri's decision to remarry sends a powerful message that love and faith don't have to exist within the confines of polygamy. Her new husband is said to fully support her independence and has even encouraged her to continue her bed and breakfast business and her work with motivational retreats. In contrast to Kody, who once belittled her dreams, this new man reportedly tells her daily that she's capable of anything. He treats her like the queen she always was, one friend said. It's the kind of love she never thought she'd find again. TLC, of course, is capitalizing on the buzz. Trailers for season 19 have already teased a wedding that changes everything, and the moment Kody realizes he's lost it all. Social media is ablaze with speculation, and hashtags like #MeriMarried, #KodyCrying, and #ROBYNAfraid have been trending on X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok fan communities. Longtime viewers are calling this the karma season, celebrating how each of the ex-wives has found her own path, while Kody's delusions of grandeur crumble. In the end, Sister Wives season 19 isn't just about Meri's wedding. It's about closure. It's about the poetic justice of seeing a woman once dismissed as weak now walking into her own strength. It's about the fall of a man who mistook control for love and the liberation of those who dared to walk away. As one fan perfectly put it online, Meri Brown didn't just get married, she got her life back. And while Kody may cry and ROBYN may fear what comes next, one thing is certain. The game they once played is finally over. As the emotional aftershocks of Meri's surprise marriage continued to ripple across Flagstaff, the rest of the Brown family found themselves caught in a storm they never saw coming. Janelle Brown, who has always been a voice of reason and quiet strength, reportedly reacted with genuine happiness when she heard the news. Sources say she texted Meri immediately after the ceremony aired on TLC, telling her, "You deserve this happiness. You waited long enough." That simple message symbolized a full-circle moment for two women who once barely spoke during their years under Kody's authority. Christine, meanwhile, couldn't contain her joy. Insiders claim she was laughing and crying at the same time when she saw the first photos of Meri in her wedding dress, a simple yet elegant ivory gown that perfectly matched her earthy, authentic personality. Christine reportedly told a close friend, "We all found love after heartbreak. It's like we're finally free from Kody's shadow." And fans couldn't agree more. The Brown ex-wives, once pitted against each other in a toxic system built around Kody's ego, have now become living proof that healing is possible after polygamy. Back in Flagstaff, however, things were far from peaceful. Kody and ROBYN's relationship reportedly hit rock bottom in the days following the wedding. Insiders claim Kody became obsessed with the public's reaction, scrolling through online comments and fuming at the overwhelming wave of support Meri received. One source said, he couldn't handle seeing thousands of fans congratulating Meri and mocking him. It shattered the image he tried so hard to protect. ROBYN, for her part, has allegedly grown more reclusive, barely leaving the house and refusing to film certain scenes unless she's allowed to address the lies. But even her infamous tearful defenses can't stop what's coming. TLC executives reportedly see Meri's wedding as the new emotional centerpiece of Sister Wives' future, and whispers suggest that a potential spin-off titled Meri Brown New Beginnings is already being discussed. Whether that happens or not, one truth is undeniable. Meri's wedding has redefined the Sister Wives' legacy forever. For years, Kody thought he held all the power, but now, as the cameras roll and the world cheers for Meri's rebirth, he's finally realizing what it feels like to be on the outside looking in. The man who once had everything has nothing, and the woman he dismissed as broken is the one who won the story.